Hi, I'm Daniel Andrews, owner and creator of Andrewsfootball.com. Listen, if you're new to my channel, there's this button right down here. See it, see it, see it. Bam! Hit that button. Become one of the greatest people on planet Earth. Why should you subscribe to my channel? Well, listen, my channel is scientifically proven to make all your wildest dreams come true. This is my Week 2 NFL breakdown. But stick around to the very end where I'm going to give you the Thursday night winner. I'm not going to do all Thursday night predictions, but this is a real good one. This is a money-making one. All right, this is a money-making prediction, so stick around to the end where I'm going to break down the Thursday night, and I'm going to give you the Thursday night winner, all right? Before I break down some things I like in Week 2, I'm going to talk about the news that Daniel Jones is going to be taking over as starting quarterback of the New York Giants. I think this is a huge mistake. Now, if you've been a longtime follower of Andrews Football, you know that I really like Daniel Jones. He was one of my draft day crushes. I loved him coming out of Duke. I thought that this was a guy who's going to be an excellent quarterback in the future. I was really surprised the Giants took him at 6. But the Giants came out when they drafted him. They said they're going to treat him just like Mahomes. And what that means is that you're having him sit for a year, then take over in 2020 as a starting quarterback. And that made a lot of sense. Have your quarterback sit for a year. Now, there's two schools of thought. You either have your quarterback sit or you have him play right away. There's lots of great quarterbacks. Peyton Manning, Troy Aikman, those are two just right off the top of my head, 2 Hall of Fame quarterbacks. Started day 1. They're both in the Hall of Fame. Okay? But the majority of quarterbacks, it's always better for them to sit a year and learn and watch. To me, this is a complete knee-jerk reaction by Pat Shurmur. And here's the thing. Why Week 2? Okay, I mean this is a bad move, I think, because I would have started Week 5 when you get Golden Tate back from a 4-game suspension. Your current number 1 receiver, Golden Tate out, so Sterling Shepard, he's got a concussion, and you're gonna have him start on the road against Tampa Bay's not supposed to be a good team, but defense has played really good. All right, they're at home. I would pick Tampa Bay. Now I'm going to do the prediction show Saturday, but I would predict Tampa Bay to win this game, despite of Daniel Jones looking good in preseason. I think that what the Giants are doing is saying, hey, remember Dak Prescott looked really good in preseason, so if you look good in preseason, that doesn't always work that way. And Dallas had a really good offensive line. They had one of the best running backs in football. And, of course, Saquon Barkley is one of the best running backs in football. And they had a good defense. And that's the one thing the Giants don't have. They're not losing games because Eli Manning are losing games because they're giving up 30 points a game and the offensive line isn't good. So, to me, this is a bad move. Plus, what's the upside? Okay? Let's say he plays well. Is he taking you to the playoffs? Because if he's not, you got to finish at a minimum of 8-8, which means you got to go 8-6 just to keep your job. Because you're not going to keep your job if you switch quarterbacks and end up 5-11, which is probably what's going to happen. And so you're looking at 2020 with a new head coach. So that's what I think is going to happen. I think that Pat Shurmur, with this bad knee-jerk reactions, this is going to cost him his job. And he's a good offensive mind. He's a good coordinator. I just think you completely mismanaged this whole situation. If you wanted to go with Daniel Jones, you should have done it earlier at the very beginning of the season. Start right away, or start in 2020. Or if you were going to start him Week 5 when you at least have your weapons back. So bad move. So that's kind of my take on it. And I'm not going to go into a lot of detail about all the games for Week 2. I just want to point out a few things here and there. Because after 2 weeks, you have 4 2-0 AFC teams, and you have 5 2-0 NFC teams. 3 of them are in the NFC West, which is looking like a lot of fun right now. But just real fast here, in the AFC, the one team that's 2-0 that's kind of got me going, let's take a look at this, is the Buffalo Bills. And the reason why I like the Buffalo Bills is that they won both those games on the road, and they won with a really, really good defense. Oh, by the way, special shout out to Bills Mafia, Danielle, and the Steffi tweets. I follow both these girls on Twitter. Great Twitter follows, by the way, so special shout out to both those girls. I love Bills Mafia. Not a Bills fan, but love Bills Mafia. Really, really good stuff there. But the thing is, what I like about the Buffalo Bills is they're winning games with a really good defense. And I'm not going to go into too much detail here, but Josh Allen has limitless potential as a quarterback. But I like the fact that they're not asking him to do the same things that Patrick Mahomes is doing in Kansas City. They're saying, hey, look, we're going to have some design runs for you. We're not going to have you throw the ball 60 times a game. He's got limitless potential, but hey, let's just try to run the ball, have some quarterback runs. We're not going to have you run the ball 15 times a game, which is silly. But you have a few direct runs. I mean, he's an athletic guy, so use that to your advantage. But they're winning with defense, and I love it. Now, here's the problem with the Buffalo Bills. Your schedule to end the season is brutal, all right? Your last 5 games: at Dallas on Thanksgiving, Baltimore at home, at Pittsburgh, at New England, and then you finish the season home against the Jets. So at best, you're going 2-3. More than likely, you're going 1-4. You probably need that Jets game to end the season in order to make the playoffs. But really going into that Thanksgiving game, you really got to be at least 7-4. 7-4, 8-3. Because if you're 6-5, you're going to finish at 500. That's not going to be good enough. So you really got to go into that Thanksgiving game, I'd say a minimum of 7-4, which means you got to go 5-4 the next 9 games. The Bills are the team in the AFC that I'm really paying close attention to because I like the way they're playing. 2 road victories, running the ball, really good defense. And the NFL's a lot more fun when the Buffalo Bills are doing well. That's just my opinion, but it's been a long time since the Bills have done well. Yes, I'm fully aware that Tyrod Taylor took them to the playoffs 2 years ago, but that's different. They're now a younger team with a young quarterback with Josh Allen, who not a great quarterback, but a lot of upside. So, and again, I'm kind of ranting on here about Josh Allen, but I like the Bills in the AFC. They're the one team that's undefeated right now that I'm looking at and going, because I expected New England and Kansas City to be 2-0. I wasn't so sure about Buffalo. In the NFC West is just a lot of fun right now. I mean, 3 2-0 teams. All 3 teams look like they could be playoff teams. All 3 of them have good quarterbacks, good running games, good defense. I'm going to stand by my prediction, though. I like Seattle to win that division, but I actually think that besides the Rams, the 49ers look like a playoff team, too. That's a lot of fun. But the team in the NFC that's 2-0 that I'm kind of like, that's Green Bay. Green Bay gave up 19 points to both the Bears and the Vikings. Now, I said in my breakdown video last week, I was like, let's slow down on this defense, but I thought Minnesota would win in Green Bay, but no, they didn't. And the thing is, though, you got Aaron Rodgers, and then you also have a defense that's given up less than 10 points a game. Now, of course, they're not going to continue giving up 9.5 points a game, but the defense is playing really, really good. And you got Aaron Rodgers. So that's the team in the NFC. I'm kind of like, and keep in mind, they got a home game against Denver. They really should win that game. So they're going to be 3-0. Yes, it's spoiler alert. I'm giving you the Packers game early. But come on, Packers at home against Denver? Yeah, there's a lot of thought into there. So that's the team in the NFC. I'm kind of like, well, let's take a look at this. I'm not telling you that defense, the top 10 defense, but the defense is playing really good. And if they continue to be a top 10 defense with Aaron Rodgers, that's a team that's scary. So pay attention to the Green Bay Packers here. And then basically 2 other things I really want to touch base on. And I'm a Chiefs fan, so I'm kind of chuckling about it. But Denver really got screwed. All right, Denver got screwed. Denver really should be 1-1. I think Bears fans know that. I think Broncos fans know that. And I'm a Chiefs fan, so I'm kind of snickering about it. But yeah, they should be 1-1. But here's the thing: I've watched that team play, and The Broncos really are kind of rebuilding towards 2020 when I think Drew Lock takes over. I think Flacco's a rental. Drew Lock's the future. I know he's on injured reserve now, but I think that if push came to shove, he could play later in the season. I think 2020 Drew Lock's going to be the quarterback to the Denver Broncos, and they're going to move on. But bottom line, they did get screwed. And second thing I want to touch base on is the Jacksonville Jaguars going for 2. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I love the move. I absolutely love going for 2. I wouldn't have done it. I would have kicked the extra point. And the reason why I would have kicked the extra point is momentum's in your favor. All right? Things are going good for you. You go into overtime. You held Houston Texans to 13 points. Your defense is playing well. Now your offense is starting to get going. I like the fact that you should have won in overtime, but I love the fact. I mean, I'm a gambler, so I like rolling the dice, but I hate the play. If you're going to do Leonard Fournette, and I watched around the horn, and they're like, no, you should have had Minshew throw. No, you don't have a rookie 6th-round quarterback throw the ball in that situation. No, you give it to Fournette, but line up in goal line set. Put 3 tight ends. Put a fullback. Just run it right down the throat. Don't do this cutesy. That's the thing I didn't like. It's like you spread it all out. You try to get cute. No, if you got a running back like Fournette, you line up with your tight ends and just smash mouth. That's what you should have done if you're going to run that call. Like I said, somebody besides myself say, "Oh, you should have had Minshew because he was getting hot." No, that's dumb. I'm not going to call that person out, But bottom line, no. If you are going to run the ball, run it with Fournette. I like it, but put 3 tight ends and a fullback. Don't get all cute like that. All right. So hey, oh yeah. Guess what? Now Saturday's my prediction show. But what did I tell you? I got the Thursday night winner. Okay, Thursday night football is Tennessee at Jacksonville, and I like Tennessee to win this game. Tennessee's a 1.5-point favorite. The over-under is 39. I would leave that alone, but here's the thing with this game. I think as long as Jalen Ramsey is a member of the Jacksonville Jaguars, this team's going to be kind of in disarray. I mean, this could be a low-scoring game. I mean, they held the Houston Texans to 13 points. I mean, this could be a low-scoring game. I mean, Tennessee's not a team that's going to go out and score 40, 50 points. They're not like my Chiefs, but they're a good team. And I think they actually could have a better defense than Houston. So this could be a low-scoring game. But bottom line, hey, I'm telling you right now, Tennessee still might pick to win the AFC South. So I got Tennessee winning the division. I think Tennessee wins this game, and they cover 1.5. So, listen, if you're a subscriber to Andrew's Football, you already know you're one of the greatest people on planet Earth. All your wildest dreams are going to come true. But if you didn't already, there's this button right here. See it. Bam! Hit that button. Become one of the greatest people on planet Earth. Wait till Saturday where I have my breakdown, and I'll do my prediction show then. So, hey, I'll see you Saturday.